Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do research time for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you. And this is the brand Chris Adams. Chris Adams is a subsidiary or branch of House of Nabeel. House of Nabeel doesn't need introduction, is one of the best perfume houses from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for more than 50 years. And to me, House of Nabeel stands out in between all the perfume houses from United Arab Emirates and from Middle East, or at least one of them, because they are on the artistic, on strong, very their identity is a little bit different from the rest of the Middle Eastern houses. They usually don't do inspired fragrances. Sometimes they make perfumes, fragrances that smell similar to other perfumes, but they are a house that are true house. They make everything from the raw material to the perfume itself inside the company. So they're true house and they're niche house because they don't make anything else apart from perfumes and perfume related products. So they are true niche perfume house from United Arab Emirates. And I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances before, and for the price they are super impressive, very impressive. So when I saw this Chris Adams line, I never had a perfume from them before, and I saw that it is a branch or subsidiary of House of Nabeel. I had to get it because I love House of Nabeel. Let's see how they're doing in this particular line. So this one in particular, it came out in 2018 and it's called Life Time Pour Homme. It's called Life Time Pour Homme, is 80 ml, is EDP. United Kingdom, you can find it under £30. And let's see how it goes. But before I do the unboxing, please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they could be a hidden gem. This beauty, nowhere else is talking about it at all, not even a one person. So let's get to the unboxing. Sorry about the noise. When you do unboxing, you can't do anything about it. So as always with the Middle Eastern houses, they give you everything plus the kitchen sink for the price. And for under £30, look at the box, it looks very nice. It's textured, it's got almost metallic texture to it, very nice. It's got the logo and Chris Adams and all the information you need in the bottom. It says made in UAE and blah blah. And so it is pour homme, that means it's aimed for men. And let's see the bottle itself. So the bottle itself is a little bit on the unusual side, not too much but a little bit. So as you can see, it's got this like a leather effect on around it, which is quite nice. It says Lifetime Pour Homme, and here it says Chris Adams, and on the back it's got the information, and in the bottom as well. And what's the volume of this? 80 ml. It doesn't say the volume, it says the date which was produced, and yep, in the back what does it say? All right, no, it's all about information. Where does that come from? Okay, so the cap is plastic, little bit of weight, not too much. It says CA for Chris Adams. The atomizer is modern and silver, and here we go. Not bad. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. So it is in the middle. Alright, so how is the smell of Chris Adams? This is Lifetime 80 ml EDP, aimed for men. And here we go. First impression. Woo! So it's very fresh. It's fresh, is aromatic, is sweet, and it's got some fruity aspect to it. At the moment it's very, very citrusy, definitely citrus, but what a smell, gorgeous. Whew, does it remind me of something? Obviously it's not unique. I smelled something similar to this before, but very, very well blended and very well put together. It's just, I am surprised, because this line is supposed to be the affordable, accessible, and also very reasonably priced line of the House of Nabeel. So they are very, very reasonably priced. This one you can find under £30, sometimes even under £20. For that price, it smells great. It smells a little bit aquatic. I'm smelling some watery aspect in here. Not too much of saltiness, maybe a hint of saltiness, very small amount. And also it's very aromatic. I'm smelling something like a lavender in here. It's quite a big on lavender. And it's watery in the same time. It's very aromatic. It's a little bit of spiciness to it. Definitely it's a combination of cinnamon and nutmeg in here, which making it quite spicy. And also there's a fresh spiciness to it, like a ginger. I'm smelling something like ginger. Yeah, it's ginger in here. And also there is very big on citrus. So I'm smelling lemon, bergamot, maybe even an orange in here. So it is quite orangey in the beginning. But I am very, very surprised how well blended this perfume is for the price, because as I said, this is very, very affordable, and I thought it's going to be a little bit on the rough and tumble. It's not. It's very, very well done, well put together, well blended. Obviously for this price we are expecting to be majority of the ingredients are synthetic, but they blend it in a way that you cannot you don't feel synthetic that much. It's quite naturally smelling, and for that price is very, very well done. It smells like a high-end designer fragrance. So high-end designer reminds me from some maybe from Versace will do, or Armani will do, something in that vein. It's quite high-end designer smell to it. It's got a woody backbone, but it's a cedar sandalwood combination, but it's very clean. In the same time, it's got a little of depth to it, which is probably coming from something like a patchouli. It's got a little of that chocolatey feel to it as well. And the sweetness is not only is coming from the citruses and a little bit of fruitiness, but I'm smelling something in the base. It could be vanilla in here as well. Yeah, a hint of vanilla, a hint of bubblegum in here. Probably there's a white floral in here, so I'm smelling something like white floral, a little bit of bubblegum. Could be tuberose in here, so the combination of the tuberose and the vanilla making it a little bit on the bubblegummy side of things. So what does it remind me of? It's the same ballpark of oh god, what was his name? Not Dior, the other one. Yeah, ooh, goodness me. Yeah, it reminds me to some extent of Chanel Allure Homme Eau Extrême, Sport Eau Extrême. Again, it's not 100%, it's not exactly one-to-one to it, but it's got a similar character, similar vibe, similar freshness, in the same time sweetness, in the same time aromatics, in the same time spicy. So it's got a similar character to that. So Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême, to some extent, not a one-to-one, not 100%, not a copy, but is very reminiscent of that one. So if you like that one, probably you like this. If you don't like that one, most likely you won't like this. Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême, what a huge name, by the way, retails for £130 or £140 for 100 ml. So this one is much cheaper, smells very similar to it, and in terms of the quality, obviously Chanel is a better quality, you know, we are expecting that, but here is not far off, because don't forget, this is House of Nabeel. House of Nabeel, as far as I know, as far as my experience with them, they never compromise. They always go for the best ingredients they can give you for a price. And in here it shows that it smells great, smells very natural, smells very well blended, very well put together. But they are not asking for 140, 150 pounds. So if you want something to alternative for Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême, this is a very good alternative to it. I am absolutely over the moon. It smells very, very good. It smells quite crowd pleasing, smells quite modern. In the same time, it's got some classical feel to it as well. And also it's a very crowd pleasing, it's a people pleaser. It's one of those fragrances that it will garner your attention. This is one of those fragrances that majority of people will appreciate and will like. I don't think is anybody out there that will hate Chanel Allure Homme or Sport Eau Extrême. What's a huge name? Why they always make it so difficult? Anyway, so if you like that, most likely you will like this. If you don't like that one for some reason, you won't like this, because they are very similar. I would say around 80% similarity in terms of character, in terms of perfumery, in terms of smell, in terms of genre of perfumery. Very, very similar to that one. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. This is according to Fragrantica. I was quite surprised actually this one was on Fragrantica, because usually with the quite unknown fragrance names, you won't find them on Fragrantica, but this one in particular, it was there. So on top we have Italian lemon, bergamot, lavender and mandarin orange. And then watery notes. In the mid we have orange blossom and jasmine, and in the base we have musk, sandalwood, praline and patchouli. Yeah, everything in here I smell distinctly. As I said, when it opened up very, very citrusy, especially the lemon and bergamot, plus that mandarin orange, making it very, very zesty. It makes it very juicy, very fruity feel to it, but in the same time is very, very citrusy. The lavender here is a huge player and is making it very, very aromatic, so you need to like your aromatic fragrances to enjoy it. But lavender in here is very clean. It's a clean lavender. Overall this fragrance is quite clean. I would say I would classify this fragrance as fresh to semi-fresh, and also I classify this fragrance as aromatic woody spicy fragrance. So it's aromatic woody spicy. Don't forget the wateriness, so I would say aromatic aquatic spicy fragrance. Okay, so the wateriness is there and is very apparent. It smells like basically a seaside, but it doesn't have that much saltiness to make it oceanic. So it is sea salt, it's a hint of sea salt in here, but not too much. But mostly it's like a fresh water smell to it rather than a sea saltiness. The orange blossom and jasmine here, giving it that bubblegum, hint of bubblegum here, and also a little bit of softness from the white florals, and the white florals are quite big in here. Yeah, after the lavender, the white florals are quite big, making it a little bit powdery, hint of that bubblegum in here as well, not too much. In the base we have musk, sandalwood, praline and patchouli. As I said, it smells like a cedar sandalwood combination. Woodiness in the base, but it's very clean. The musk is quite clean as well, so it is a little bit underlying muskiness to it. It's clean, and the praline here giving it that sweetness, which is very, very nice. It's ample enough, it's not too sweet in here, so it's ample enough, but it doesn't go overly too sweet. And the patchouli giving it a little bit of depth and complexity, plus a little bit of that chocolatey feel overall to it. So again, if you like Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême, you will love this. If you don't like that one, most likely you won't like this. Very, very similar in terms of character and perfumery and genre. So if you like it to be citrusy, fruity, in the same time very aromatic from the lavender, this is very, very well done. It's quite masculine, but it doesn't have that uber masculine to it. So if you're a lady and you like this kind of fragrances, you can easily wear it, no problem. It is quite metrosexual, it is quite modern, it's quite crowd pleasing and a people's pleaser. Very aromatic, which is coming from the lavender, and also quite floral, which is coming from those white florals, and giving it a little bit of bubblegum feel to it as well. Very, very fresh in the same time. and it's got a watery aspect to it. And don't forget there is a fresh spiciness to it, which is, to my nose, it smells like ginger, and also a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon combination to give it a hint of spiciness in here. And overall it's got a little bit of chocolatey feel to it, and sweet, which is coming from the patchouli and the praline. And the musk in here is quite clean, and the woods are very, very clean, and it's quite aquatic and watery feel to it as well. So overall, for a first impression, absolutely yes, absolutely loving it. I was very, very surprised how good it is. I knew House of Nabeel do fantastic job with perfumes, but I didn't know they do a good job with Chris Adams, because this line is very, very affordable. Is ridiculously affordable. It's cheap. What do you say? The cheap as chips. Okay, these ones are cheap as chips, and this one in particular impressed me. And I personally wasn't a huge fan of Chanel Homme Sport Eau Extrême. Goodness me. I liked it, but I wasn't a huge fan. I wasn't like crazy about it. Here I like it because obviously it's much more affordable, smells great, smells very, very good, smells fantastic, and it's very easygoing, fresh, sweet, fruity, woody, aquatic, everything you want in a very easygoing and crowd pleasing fragrance is in here. So I would say in terms of age, it doesn't have any age. 18 to 180, anybody can wear it. In terms of gender, as I said, it says pour homme on it, which means for men, and also a little bit of masculinity in here, which is coming from the lavender and also the aquaticness plus the spiciness of it. But overall, it's very, very unisex to my nose. Anybody can wear it, ladies and men, no problem. Occasion wise, this is one of those Swiss Army knife. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, formal, informal. You can wear it. It's so delicious. You can wear it to a wedding, and it's so easy going. Yeah, you can wear it to work and gym as well. And in terms of season, this is all year round. There, you can use it in summer, in winter, no problem. In summer, less sprays. In winter, more sprays. At the moment, it's filling the room. It feels like a very strong fragrance. So in the next video, I'll let you know the longevity, development, things like that. If it's a good performer, mamma mia, we have a huge bargain and a huge hidden gem on our hand. Okay guys, so that was the first impression of this fragrance from this brand, which is called Chris Adam, which is a subsidiary or a branch of House of Nabeel, and I am very impressed with this one in particular. I'm going to be maybe getting more from them, because if this is so good that I think if the rest of the line are similar quality to this, then we are having an amazing line which is very underrated and nobody else is ever mentioning it. So if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. If you have anything else from this brand, Chris Adams, let us know your experience as well. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This will help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems. This one is definitely a hidden gem. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very, very beautiful in return, you could do that. I'll leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker, I'm the creator. So there are true handmade perfumes just for the lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that gives them the huge personality. Very bold, very big, very long lasting, and they are beast mode, and they are very artistic and unique. They are like time capsule. They take different places, different time, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. Also, there are many other reviews reviewed my perfumes. If you like to check them out, you can go and check them out as well. Thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye.